You've probably heard about this story a lot over the last couple of weeks, but there is nothing that can stop me from trying to make an episode about the most this exists-y thing that has ever been written about in the New York Times. I sense that a lot of you will know this pretty well. It turns out that kids' YouTube is a bottomless pit of horror, either accidentally creating an endless loop of nightmare fodder or deliberately assaulting the youth of today. Neither option is ideal, and potentially both are true. Back in May, H3H3 made maybe the first popular video to cover and try to explain the trend of highly disturbing kids' YouTube videos ending up on the kids' YouTube app. And then earlier in November, James Bridle wrote a very, very viral article for Medium in which he explored the true depths of this horrifying phenomenon. What videos and articles like this ultimately uncovered is a web of channels that some on Reddit and elsewhere on the internet have started dubbing Hellscape, ranging from really weird sexualized live action Elsa and Spider-Man videos to computer-generated, really weird Spider-Man and Elsa, highly sensual videos. Well, it's clear this trend of creepy ass kids videos has been going on YouTube for years. Suddenly people were demanding action. YouTube finally started taking down channels that seemed to actually show real child abuse. So not just creepy pregnant Elsa and Spider-Man, but channels like Toy Freaks, where it really appears that kids are being, if not abused, not put in amazing situations for the benefit of racking up views and generating ad dollars, both for Google and for the users. Channels like Toy Freaks appear to be going the way of Daddy05. Now, I don't know if Toy Freaks have had, their kids actually taken away from them, but at least YouTube seems to be stepping up and not letting people use their platform in order to assault their own children. But it gets so much weirder. Maybe not worse than making your kids eat poop or bugs or whatever those people were doing, but so demented. It gets so demented out there. And I know you've seen all these videos, but imagine for a moment you haven't. And just someone plays them for you. Maybe you've had a couple of tokes. How is this real? On the Hellscape subreddit, we're starting to see all of these channels ultimately be conflated into one story under the Hellscape banner. And I would argue that these channels are not the same. Disturbing nursery rhymes featuring Baby Hulk and pregnant Elsa isn't the same as channels that are just babies getting shots and crying. What Redditors have managed to do is find, honestly, a seemingly endless pit of channels that, if not falling under this Hellscape banner, do demonstrate truly troubling uses of YouTube as a platform. Videos that are, if not targeted at children, certainly taking advantage of children to produce content for people that I don't want to imagine exist. I'm not kidding, there really is a channel that just aggregates videos of babies being given shots and then crying. And that's all it is. I'm not going to link it. It's so weird. That particular path is not one that I'm interested in going down today, nor is this one, but it is an interesting digression. Because so many of these videos are utilizing sound and image libraries to perpetuate themselves, people have started slowing down the audio in some animated videos to discover that minions are actually saying extremely troubling shit. So for example, in this video, titled Minions Banana Baby Gets Mommy's Money to Play Roller Coaster, Finger Family Song Nursery Rhymes, someone on Reddit has slowed down the minion speech to find one of the minions is saying,
"You are now entering a world from which you will never return. You may choose to embrace it or fight it, but you cannot change it, nor can you go back."
Typical kid shit. Now, through some inter-sleuthing, someone else on the subreddit has discovered that this is a fairly popular sound effect pulled from a compilation called Vicious Vocal Sounds Effects, Vicious Vocal Sound Effects Prompts Volume 1. And so essentially for making these videos, people are just culling these libraries, pulling shit into their editor, and not paying attention to what the content is. I don't think this minion video is actually trying to pull kids over to the dark side, persuade them that Satanism is a super good idea. But it's weird. I mean, remember when our parents were worried that like Marilyn Manson records had hidden messages in them that were going to turn us all into self-sucking Satanists? This is really here. Like, this is actually happening. By the way, please put self-sucking Satanists on my tombstone, maybe? I don't know. I want to be remembered for saying that. Ultimately, the point that I'm trying to make here, and which has been belabored plenty over the last few weeks online, is that there are a lot of different threads here. There's the live action videos, there's the animated videos, there's the babies getting shots videos, there's the satanic self-sucking minions. But these are the videos that perplexed me the most. Channels like Nursery Rhymes for Children, it's friendly enough, which includes this video, one of my favorites, Superheroes Cartoon Hulk Spider-Man versus Shark Frozen Elsa versus Joker Prank Megalodon Shark Finger Family. It basically sounds like a sci-fi original, and it includes Spider-Man punching a shark, which is sick. I love this. So this is very interesting to me. Literally while I'm making this video, all of these videos seem to be disappearing. I haven't downloaded or saved anything, and most of these channels are like sand through my fingers, and I was not expecting this. So literally in the few hours between me finalizing videos that I wanted to include and shooting this video, several of the most prominent channels have evaporated from the internet. In their place, however, are channels with the exact same videos. So Baby Cartoon Rhymes has this video where Iron Man is being chased by a squid in a pool, which was truly a nightmare that I had in any pool as a child. So this is a great kids video under the title of Cartoon Superhero Swimming Pool Race Indoor Playground Fun Play Area for Kids Baby Nursery Rhymes Songs. So while I'm sad that some of my favorite videos are already gone from YouTube, I mean, I guess I'm happy because I'm telling you that these things are quite disturbing and not really appropriate for children. I am glad to know that car songs for kids still exist where I can learn colors, big bus with superheroes, cartoon for children and babies, fun animation with nursery rhymes. I mean, this is fun. You got Hulk doing exercises with the guy from, what is, the internet rules. You know, one of the reasons that these videos have not really disappeared from the internet, and while they'll never disappear from the internet, is that all of these channels are owned by the same MCN. So in the same way that all your favorite creators are part of Fullscreen or Maker or, you know, whatever the hell mistake people have made today, all of these channels, without exception, belong to a network that goes by the incredibly easy to pronounce moniker of 3HUOX5ATUSRN6HW, HOKZJSQ. I mean, I was reading it and I still messed it up. This network, along with the more legitimate Mango Kids, represent all of these channels. And the videos they upload aren't identical, but they utilize the same concepts, the same scenes. They're just rearranged with new keywords and uploaded to a new channel the next day. What you'll find is when you take the title for one of these videos and throw it into YouTube search, you get tons of the same thing. So Rhymes for Super Kids has uploaded the same video as Kitty Nursery Rhymes, has uploaded the same video as Rhymes World, has uploaded the same video as Crazy Fun Kids Learn, Laugh, Play, which has uploaded the same video as Baby Nursery Songs, which has uploaded the same video as Animal Cartoons for Children. Each of these channels is uploading a half-hour video every day, which for a human being would be very difficult. You'll notice that I have trouble uploading basically ever. Wondering how this was possible, how all of this content was being uploaded so consistently across a variety of channels, I eventually had to ask people smarter than me, which meant going on Twitter. No offense to my lovely wife. Hello. I wanted to know if anyone who was a developer who works specifically in this field could explain to me exactly how these videos were being animated. And there were some convincing responses. In particular, I want to highlight Elvin Turzek, who is a bud and a developer and a smart person whose resume has all kinds of stuff on it that I don't understand. His take was that bots were doing the tedious work here, amassing word lists, fetching assets based on word lists, etc. And then humans were filling in the gap and cranking out the final product. There's no doubt that Mango Kids is a real company. Just this week in India, they were nominated for the Social Media Summit and Awards, which according to their Twitter is India's #1 social media conference to engage, educate, and entertain. And so Mango Kids is right here alongside Kids One, Infobells, and Ozu Animation, nominated for Best Kids Content Creators. So somewhere in that mess of stuff being created is some top-level channels that people recognize, right? So Mango Kids makes legit, normal videos. I'll show you some of them. Look, this video is weird. The wheels on the bus goes round, Godzilla goes on a tour, kids rhymes, kids for kids, rhymes for kids, rhymes. Jesus Christ. This is on Rhymes for Kids. Now in this video, a bunch of Godzillas are on a bus while the wheels go round and they sing the song. I'm not going to play it because Content ID will bone me. And so this is my theory, which is based on absolutely nothing because, of course, Mango Kids has not got back to any email that I've sent. These videos, what actually goes on Mango Kids, which gets them awards at, various awards in their home country, is the front. This is what's sort of generating a lot of the content that ultimately gets algorithmically assembled and ultimately finished by, a couple of people in these nightmare Hellscape videos that are going viral online and causing massive concern and consternation around the globe. Because you already have all these assets. And so this Godzilla video had 65 views, whereas those total horror show videos have 30 million views because they're for kids who just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, generating tons of views. Or all the views are fake. No one knows. Now, it's clear that this company is experimenting with a massive amount of content with very different forms of content. So in addition to all these spooky CGI videos, they have a whole channel that just aggregates old episodes of Dinky Dog. They don't own this. This is just a lot of Dinky Dog. This whole problem and, this whole conspiracy goes so much deeper than I am capable of going. And there are many great articles that have been written and will be written about it. Ultimately, I just felt like there couldn't be videos like this that existed on the internet without me wanting to talk about it. Learn zoo animals' names and sounds for kids. Learn colors and numbers for kids, children, toddlers. Has a bunch of T-Rexes in various colors dancing in front of a bunch of helicopters in various colors. And this delights me. This is the kind of content that I want to watch in my life. And I want to understand how it's being made, but I sort of don't because, it would sort of take some of the fun away from it. There are big and meaningful questions that have been raised by everyone suddenly realizing that this exists on the internet. And we should answer those questions because, kids should not be watching most of this stuff. But that's sort of a foregone conclusion. We, however, can watch it. And that's really fun. And that's frankly the conclusion that I'm capable of drawing at this point, which is that having a couple of pops and watching Tyrannosauruses and helicopters is just a sick way to spend a night. But obviously it's very troubling. Very troubling. What do you think? There is an endless stream of exciting, mind-blowing theories about these videos, and I want to know what yours are, so tell me in the comments. Expand my mind, please. Before you go, I wanted to mention a new app that I'm messing around with for the good folks at Wattpad. This is not paid. This is just a thing that I'm doing. But they have this thing called Raccoon, which is sort of like Musical.ly, but for storytelling. So more in kind of the Wattpad-y vein. And the idea is that there are hashtags, different ideas, and you can share stories and respond to stories from other people on it. So I'm working in a hashtag there right now called Weird Internet, talking about stuff that I might want to do This Exists episodes about. And if you guys, who are often so very good at giving me ideas to steal, could get in there, post a video, I will respond to videos that are in there and just mess around with the app and let me know what you think. Because I think it's pretty fun and Wattpad is nice and they have been nice to me. And again, there's not a money thing. It's actually just sort of fun. I think a cool way to kind of do some actual video chatting back and forth because the comments can get hairy. Twitter, I love, but it's Twitter. So give it a try. It's Raccoon. There's a link in the description and find me. I'm on there under Sam Sutherland or whatever. And then Weird Internet is the hashtag that I'm going to be active the most in. So check it out. Subscribe for new episodes of This Exists, not every 6 months, and be excellent to each other.